From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
James Wood leading things off and takes a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ruiz in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory. 2 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Tapped out in front of the plate, and that one handled, sends it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and pitching in this game, Jake Irvin. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cruz checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. That one almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ryan Reynolds here. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, a short, could be two. There's one. Back to first. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch misses. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball two. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Enmanuel Valdez. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the second from PNC Park. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's going to be Josh Bell. Keller back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
Fastball is outside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now it's Luis Garcia. Slapped foul. No score here in the second. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. And ball four, two aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. DeYoung will hit next. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Golden opportunity right here. Out in front and foul to the left side. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. And that's in for a strike. And that's way high. And 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Outside.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Here's Tommy Pham. Fouled off. He was late. Check on the runner. Sawinski dives back in safely. Sawinski on at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swung on, looped into center. And it's in there, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Two on, 1 out. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Swing and a pop-up. Nunez on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Henry Davis.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. Swung on, belted. And it looks like trouble. 1 runs in, runner around third. Across is the runner from first. It's 2-zip.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
. 2
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Brian Reynolds. That misses. 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
3-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Young makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 4 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
And another ball. And that one missing low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball out towards left center. Sawinski brings it in. And there's one down. So the Nats lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, James Wood, went down on strikes his first time through. That's inside. Ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Inside, and the count's even at 2.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And now 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Frazier in position, makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Enmanuel Valdez. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That just misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cruz on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On a line out towards center. Young makes the catch. Out number 2. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Nathaniel Lowe.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches
Your ball,
outside the
one strike.
zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's inside.
1-2.
Way high with
2-2.
that one. And that's ball 2. Just
Count
misses
is
the
full.
mark outside the zone.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. Josh Bell at the plate now. Strike one. Bell measures 6 feet 4
No ball, 1
inches.
strike.
32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
2 balls, 2
Ball.
strikes the count. And there's
That's
a ball.
a ball. Count is full.
In the air to left center. Cruz sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 down. So a man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. He was late there. Strike one.
Good late sink
1-1.
on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a strike on the outside edge.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one
No,
drifts
that's in.
inside. Went with the
No,
sweeper,
ball.
but it misses. Low. The runner at first with 2 gone. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And that one got a
Yeah,
piece of
hit
him.
him. Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Just
Ball.
missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. To the right side. To second, there's kind of Falefa, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 4 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. Fouled off left side.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen.
0-2.
Trevor Williams looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Sims also throwing. And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. Good eye right
Outside,
there.
ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 2-2. And that's in the
Full
dirt.
count.
And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jake Irvin won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 61.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man at first, nobody out. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. That's in there.
Hey-ha!
Strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1. And that one
Ball.
missing inside, a sharp slider. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball.
Full count.
In the dirt. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, flied out his first time. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there, try to score from second base on that base hit, and I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough, cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Henry Davis getting ready to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, right field. And that will drop foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's even up. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We played 4. It's the Pirates 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nasim Nunez. Keller back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first, and now up for Washington, Jacob Young. And first offering is fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
High in the air, out to right. Fan has this one sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Ruiz,
No, that missed.
the next
That's the
to
ball.
hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now.
That's a ball.
Next offering is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three and two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 2. Ripped into right center. Base hit. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 on, 1 out, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, and fouled off.
Lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Heaney, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Skeens, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ruiz, the runner at third. Low over at second. Bell over at first with 1 away. Out to short. Connor Falefa. Off balance speed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. That one's the outfield. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Paul Skeens
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. And that skips in the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside. Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
2 outs, bases full. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
That one the other way. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So now here's the DH, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Left center base hit. Cruz around second, on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Key Brian Hayes. And another ball.
That's it.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Cruz at third. Reynolds at first with no outs. And it remains 2-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now Enmanuel Valdez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
One out, bases full.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 2.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that is out of play. Two outs.
2-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's up.
Just
That's a ball.
missed. Soft contact in the air. Pirates leave them loaded. Still all square at 4 apiece. Top 6 up now for Washington. Jacob Young. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Meza warming up as well. Not even
1-1.
close there.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Frazier tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. It right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
No ball.
ton.
1 strike.
Ruiz stands at second with 2 gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good eye
No,
in that
missed.
spot.
That's the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runner at second, 2 down. Close one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one
Ball count.
misses. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat
Ball 4,
right
runner,
there. He
take
was
your
down
base.
early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Bell at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Six
Ball,
straight
that's low.
outside the strike zone.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one in triple digits.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
2-2.
This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Chop to first, and it's off the bag. So a man on base to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off it. Field single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That's inside.
Tyler
That's the ball.
Falefa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. That one felt good. It's 6-4. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Can be tough to
0-1.
bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First pitch misses. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Colin Poche getting loose out there. Sims getting cranked up as well. And that drops in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now it's the DH, Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. The other way, DeYoung throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one is absolutely belted. Cruz running hard to get it. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. DeYoung, the next to hit. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner
1-1.
holds. The tying run at the plate.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Slider clips the corner.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That to right. And it falls around third. He'll score 6-5 back within a run.
Well, that was an important job there, stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Borucki done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tim Meza.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a foul ball.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Poche.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Key Brian Hayes. Couple of walks. Inside. Poche in his 6th season. And he works in a 2-seamer. And another ball. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching down and makes the grab. And now it's going to be Enmanuel Valdez. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two out, space is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. That one
That's
missed.
the ball low.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hoo-yah!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one missing
That's
inside.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. Hills. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Pirates as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, James Wood. Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. And now
That's a ball.
1 and 2. Right through there. Got it. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Frazier in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing, and he went.
0-2.
That is strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is down low. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up
Count is
there
full.
as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Jorge Lopez taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Tommy Pham now at the plate. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball.
Ball. Wait for your pitch. 2-0.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And the count's full. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's Adam Frazier. And that's downstairs.
That's down.
And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Pulls that one foul. Here's a 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's already homered here in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is foul. And a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, that's in.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The throw to first, and that is that. So one left for Pittsburgh. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dennis Santana. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Here's Josh Bell. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 6-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Just
That
missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Heaney, the left-hander, up and throwing. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Gets the call. It's 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Paul DeYoung in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. Outside low, and it's 1-0. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Dennis Santana out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Andrew Heaney.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now Dylan Cruz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And takes low for ball 1. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Right through there for a strike. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Keibert Ruiz in the
3-0.
on-deck circle for the Nats. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That catches the corner.
Count's full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz, a switch hitter batting right. Late swing, fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Ground ball up the middle. Frazier throws to first in time, and that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Pirates 6. Now in the game as he takes over at third. Kyle Finnegan on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now the Pirates lose. He's already homered in this game.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
One-run game, bottom 9. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
He's 2 outs away. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Here's the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And the first offering is not close. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. This is smacked left field line. And that's a fair ball. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. To the plate, and he's out.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder, what if they would have held him? Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Sung-Chae Cheng. Last chance now for the Pirates. And now the first baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. Trying to deliver as the hero. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back after this on the show. Now into the game, Sung-Chae Cheng. He's the new third baseman. Head run in scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now. Haney back to work.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one off the mark. 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now a relay to second. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Josh Bell. That one hit the knees for a strike. Up the middle, slinging it to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And that is out of play. In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nationals lead 1, still tied 7-7. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside.
That's outside. Ball.
And another ball.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
And that one. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second.
Hold on. He's coming home. They pitch out. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Finnegan departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jose A. Ferrer will take over here. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So coming into the game now on defense, Alexander Canario. He'll be out in left field. Go ahead run on base. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. In for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Man at second.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Oh, that got away from
You hit
him.
him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. First and second, no outs. Dylan Cruz will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. First offering, and it just misses.
I think ultimately
One ball,
you
no
want to
strike.
tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's a squeeze. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run.
Suicide squeeze can be one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball because it's such a layered play and everything comes together so quickly. Right there, it all came together perfectly at a huge time as they take the lead.
Jacob Young getting ready to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Oh, that was a great second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andrew Heaney is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson. So back to the top of the order. James Wood now at the plate. Up the middle, Connor Falefa takes it to the base for the force out. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Nationals 9 and the Pirates 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here at the plate for Pittsburgh. O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses
down.
for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sung-Chae Cheng, the next Pirate to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike
No
one.
balls, one strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that's
Ball
outside. 1-1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Here comes the throw. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.